Tom, I want to go through each of the cameras and just simply ask you when and why do you use that particular camera to do Matterport? And again, for context, our audience today, those that are thinking about getting started with Matterport, and they're probably wondering which camera to buy. So that's really who we're speaking to today. So the Matterport Pro 3 camera, just one last thought before I ask you a question is you were on the show back in December, 10 pro tips for scanning with the Matterport Pro 3 camera. We're not going to do a deep dive into the Matterport Pro 3 in part because we did a full show together and we've done a lot of shows on We Get Around on WGAN-TV live at 5 on the Pro 3 camera. But what's your take on Matterport Pro 3 camera? When and why do you use it to create Matterport tours?
Well, first and foremost, if there's outside spaces that we're going to scan, it's huge for that. That would be, I think, the main deciding factor on what to use. When I was doing the scans, and we can talk about timing and everything, you know, Matterport says the Pro 3 is really quick and you can get stuff done a lot more efficiently. And I've found that to be true in most cases, but sometimes not. So I think the main deciding factor would be if an agent or if a business wanted an outside space scanned, I would immediately go for the Pro 3.
Okay. And the Matterport Pro 2 camera, when and why do you use a Matterport Pro 2 camera?
Most of the other time I would use the Pro 2. If it's a smaller space.
And why is that?
Because I have the Classic plan. And so I like the benefit of uploading to the Matterport Classic plan and keeping those links around.
Okay, so I'm going to refer our audience to the We Get Around Network forum, WGANforum.com. Tom is talking about pricing, Matterport Classic pricing. That's pricing as of changed as of May 9th, 2019. If you go into the search bar and you put in Classic pricing, you can read all about that. But if you're just starting out, Matterport Classic pricing is not available to you. So I'm going to see if I can ask Tom, if you didn't have that Classic pricing, when and why would you use a Matterport Pro 2 camera versus a Matterport Pro 3 camera?
Well, I have several Pro 2s, and so my photographers have the benefit of using them. They're a lot more cost effective than the Pro 3. So I'd use them in that regard. And I think the battery, well, yeah, I don't have enough battery testing experience to speak on the battery life of the Pro 2 versus the Pro 3, but I've done all-day shoots with the Pro 2 and it's lasted a long time.
So battery is really not a consideration. Matterport Pro 2 camera is going to last you the whole day, and Matterport Pro 3 camera comes with rechargeable batteries, and I think you bought 4 or 5. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So that you're not really hard pressed in terms of, oh, gee, is the camera going to last all day? I think the only thing I'm hearing is I would use a Pro 2 camera because we already have them and because we have Classic pricing.